back. We're here to do your psychic update for the month of December. Yes, we do have free updates via the website, and we do have a special on at the moment, but it's booking very quickly. So grab it while we can. The sale is on for a few days, and it is for December and January. So grab your spot if you need to, and stay tuned because the members will get January updates early. If you want to join, the link is directly below. Now let's get into your read. I am seeing for you guys, look, I do feel some of you are really worn out. I do feel really, try and have faith in yourself because your dreams are going to be coming true. And some of you could be really perplexed by a situation at the moment. Is it going to happen? Is it going to be okay? When is my life going to get better? Some of you are feeling really run down. And I am feeling a solution to the situation could be stepping back and actually delaying and pausing for a minute. Some of you, again, I do feel you run down. There is this movement forward, and I definitely see this change, especially relating to your wellness, that things can be picking up by about mid-month. Definitely, I do see some changes happening here. We do have citrine, and citrine really helps with wellness, detox. It helps with psychic protection. Really great gem. And it helps promote that confidence, but really from a spiritual point of view, especially when we use pacify, citrine's really great for that. It helps kind of neutralize those things, create those healthy boundaries so that you can have this perseverance. Now, some of you could be actually breaking a habit. Some of you are going through a little bit of a detox at the moment, and especially relating to toxic cycles spiritually, psychologically, and emotionally. I do see particularly there could be a concern for some of you where you're either reflecting upon a person who's transcended, or directly you are, thinking about the value of life, thinking about family, where you stand, your value systems. And it's something that's really quite heavy on your mind. Some of you are pulled in two directions, past versus future. And I do feel ultimately it is moving bright into 2023, but at the moment there could be this kind of, reassessment of values, reassessment of where you stand in your life. Particularly, I do feel you're really taking the spotlight this month, and I do feel you can be standing up for your rights, but I also feel that there can be this desire to have people that are very valuable in your life. I do feel somebody's being very nostalgic of you at this point in time, and I feel this person's really reminiscing about you. I feel you're perplexed, and I feel you don't really have a solution, and I feel you're maybe spreading yourself a little bit too fine. As I mentioned, by mid-month, try to go easy on that. And the portal for you guys, I'm really seeing between the 18th and the 25th as a very transformative time. Really ease yourself into that, because I feel overall you're going to actually have some clarity about what's going to work, what you need to let go. And it could be a little bit of a purge, but I feel you also could have a major breakthrough at that point in time. I do feel with the left and right in your life, I feel there's going to be a circumstance that comes up. Now, this can be you're tuning into a partnership energy. This can be where, again, I do see a major decision. So whatever is really bugging you this month that you're really bogged down with and trying to work out what to do, I feel you're making a major decision. This can be making you feel as though you're vulnerable. And the vulnerability can be, okay, what takes me to my bliss? What do I want to create in my life so that I can have this harmony and balance? I also feel you're more than likely going to be super social and super busy, and you may bite off more than you can chew. Really move into this. I'm hearing the term less is more, doing less, spending quality time with those around you, but also keeping some of your schedule open so that if you do want to catch up with individuals, you can. I do feel these extremes and emotions are making you feel as though you haven't advanced and progressed. And I do directly feel you haven't. I think you're being too hard on yourself. I feel the transit's really influencing some of this. But in the long run, it is going to be something where you almost are channeling 2023 energy, because you're in a rush. It's like, Matt, how did the skies falling down? I want to move forward. Your instincts are going to guide you correctly. And I feel around the 8th, you may have some revelations as to what that's going to be. And this can be with your steps and actions and your plans for your future. I feel some of you are trying to get out of your head and get into the 3D of your life to make things happen. Some of you are going to bump into blasts from the past, And I also feel whatever is becoming burdensome, it's really going to show itself so that you kick it and you leave it be, because something's not conducive with your future moving forward, but you're feeling this pressure point to make a decision. Now, that doesn't have to be a relationship, and I'm really feeling it's not, but I do feel there's something relating to a compass of such that is perplexing you at this point in time. I feel your instincts are, do I trust my intuition? I also feel where it does come to a job, some of you are needing to make a major decision, and you really want to be doing that before mid-month. Things can become more complicated, especially from your cards, and because Mercury will be going retrograde. There could be a question mark over career for you, and you're really not trusting your instincts. Your instincts really, how do I put it? It's like you do know what you need to do, but there could be this pause button that I'm seeing that you're wanting to press because you're worried that maybe, you might miss an opportunity or something's really not for you. And if something's not for you, it's really going to show. And I do feel many of you could be meditating upon this circumstance moving into 2023. I do feel some of you could be taking a higher role on. Some of you also are going to have more responsibilities on your plate moving into the next year. But you're also able to share those circumstances. Some of you are wondering if somebody is missing you, and the answer is yes. They could be going through a difficult time at this point in time. I also feel for some of you, this indecision is causing issues, and I do feel a loved one who passed over is trying to come in and to get you to re-believe in yourself, to re-believe in the essence of who you are and what you're able to achieve. There is missing of love, and I feel there's something major shifting here, and some of you are feeling a great deal of uncertainty, but I feel overall that uncertainty is going to be resolved, and I feel it's coming through as we do move through the pocket between the 18th and the 25th. Some of you are going to hear some gossip through the grapevine. This could be causing a bit of conflict, but it is going to give you some information that maybe things are going to go your way. Some of you could actually start to get a little bit grumpy. I actually say somebody giving you a gift. This gift is really taking you by surprise. I feel it's unexpected. I feel this can be from a romantic interest. This also can be from a friend. But the very high energy I am seeing, pardon me, is that moving into 2023 for you at a personal level, and I feel this psychically, is that that your life is going to look totally different to this, and there's some sense of anxiousness in relation to such. It's coming sooner rather than later. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a person really missing you here. I don't know who this person is. Some of you are second guessing it and thinking maybe they're not going to be able to talk to you. Maybe they're not going to have the courage or the confidence. And I do feel, especially for those of you that are single, there's several suitors here. There's several individuals. You could be very fixated on one path and thinking this person isn't interested in you. But I'm really saying that this person really is. You're actually not interested in these other people. You're very fixated on one particular individual. You definitely have some pressure, and you have decisions that you're making in relation to career. You're wondering how this situation is going to bode in the mix of things. Some of you could be dealing with a home-related environment and needing to move. But I also feel, you're looking at long term. Sometimes less is more. So particularly it could be that you are looking at relationships from a very, pardon me, somebody really wants to talk to you. It's really irritating them. They're almost choked up. Whatever this is, you are taking commitment extremely seriously. I do feel this commitment that you're going to be giving is going to be taking you the distance, but I also feel you require it from the other person as well. I do feel some of you could be taking on a superior position. And I also see a restructuring in that industry in which you're choosing to move into. But I feel a lot could be on your plate during that and you're aware of it. I feel like the universe is going to create a chain of events to point the way. But I also feel there is a person, and this is especially for those of you that are single, it definitely feels like somebody is really missing you and they do want to come back to you. And I do feel particularly you could be really thinking about this person, but there is a potential reunion for a pocket group of you. You could be really worried by it and feeling you need to let it go, but their energy is very light. Their energy is very different, and I feel you know that. Okay, money looks like it's going to start picking up, but there can be some major decisions that you're making that are going to generate this in. But you're unsure. You're really wanting to get your ducks in a row. And I feel you putting pressure on yourself. I feel your dreams are coming true. But I feel ultimately there's this urgency to address things in a very timely manner so that you can get your ducks in a row and you're having this brand new beginning. And universe is really sort of forcing you into this dark night of the soul energy so you can be liberated, light and free, and then you can usher those things in. But I do feel directly this is a big manifestation and it is taking you to your dreams. I will see you during the month for the lives. We do cover the Twin Flame Path online. And yes, we do have the membership via YouTube that does give you these ahead of the game. Come January, members will be getting monthly and mid-month updates, and they will be getting their star signs a week ahead of the crowd to 2 weeks. If you do want to join, the link is directly below. Otherwise, I'll see you on the other side. Take care, beautifuls.